Your brain is not naturally designed to study for hours. That is why studying feels so difficult. But here's the good news: your brain can be trained. Hello guys, welcome to another video of Neurosam, and today we are going to discuss a topic that is on about why we can't able to study for hours and why does our brain feel so bored and lazy during study. So yes, let's start the video. So let's suppose you sit down for study and you just decide that today I'm going to study for 5 hours, 6 hours, and then suddenly, after a little bit of time, like around 30 minutes or so, your motivation has gone. It's completely gone, and now you're feeling so bored and lazy. And then again, you just feel like I'm just not able to study, I'm just not feeling motivated, and then you self doubt yourself like, why I'm so undisciplined? I should be more disciplined. But here's the fact: that's not the real problem. Okay, so the real problem is like, look, your brain is designed to get rewards. Okay, so the reward system is real, and that is what that is creating all the system. So okay, so when you watch the social media, you get the quick rewards. Okay, like you watch a reel, you just watch a video, you scroll some reels, you just play a game, and then you suddenly get the quick reward, and your brain gets dopamine out of it, and that is what the brain actually wants it. Okay, so in studying, what happens like you study for 3 hours, you study for 5 hours, you study for 6 hours, and your brain is not getting that enough dopamine like it used to get in or scrolling the reels and playing video games. So that is where it's creating the problem. So our brain is, my channel name is Neurosum. Okay, so neuro is basically related to the brain, the neurons, and you might have heard about the neuroplasticity. So your brain is like a plastic. Okay, so it adapts to the repetition, the behavior that you do. It adapts to it. So that is where the real system lies on. So if you want to study for more hours, you want to study hard, then you have to make your brain adaptive to it. I already told in my previous videos that the brain is adaptive, and your brain follows the repetition, the behavior that you do. Okay, so you need to be repetitive on specific behaviors that you want to be that you want to achieve in your future, that you want to be better at in your future. So like you want to study for hours, so you need to start small. Okay, don't study for like 3 hours at first. Try to study for 25 minutes, 15 minutes, and then try to continue, then try to be, you know increase the time, be the best in every part of it. So that is where the real problem lies, that we don't really understand. So we need to understand the science behind the system behind it. Okay, and uh, as I told a term a few minutes ago, like the neuroplasticity. So the neuroplasticity is basically, the plasticity is kind of a term that is where the brain actually adapts to. Okay, so if you do one thing for on a repetitive basis, and you know what happens, your brain adapts to it, and that is where the main fundamental thing lies on. So, like use for example, I'm just giving you a sports example. Like you just start to play cricket for a bit, and you are absolutely novice at cricket, and then you start batting, you start bowling, and again you just try to get better at, how you have a mindset that I'm going to play the cricket at any cost, and just you play it, playing every ball in the nets, and then the first ball is the hardest ball, the difficult ball that you've ever faced in your life. But and then suddenly, what happens, like you just trying to see the ball, you're just trying to you're just trying to get the ball, how the ball is pitching, and how the ball is coming to you, and then then you start to learn that how to bat properly. And likewise, and every cricketer, those who are great nowadays, has become due to practice. You need to practice. You need to get your brain on a repetitive basis of learning. If you want to learn something like chess, cricket, anything, like any sport, you should actually look at it like a game, like a sport too. Like, you need to get best at it, okay? And if you want to get best at it, you need to achieve the best, okay? So if you want to achieve the best, you need to be repetitive. Yeah, I'm just uh, repeating the term repetitive because it actually carries a very big value in it. Like, you need to be repetitive on the process of the things that you actually do with your brain. Your brain is absolutely, I would say that in the human body, the brain is just like a superpower, like a super duper power that you have it. And if you able to control it, like, you will be then the god of the world. Like, that is like so much powerful. So the main aim of a life, that it should be like, we should have the control of ourselves. Like, that's the aim of the life. Like 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 I'm just thinking like that. Like, it's my opinion, it's my thought, and I would say that everyone would agree with you guys. Like, everyone would agree with you, man. It is like, you've got a human life. You have to get the control over your mind, control over your brain, and need to be the perfect in your life. Be the number one, guys. I've always told you in my previous videos that, be the number one, because whatever you do, just get the mastery over that skill. Be the number one, and after becoming the number one, it's just a feeling that is unimaginable, and such a good feeling that I would say, like, you will be like over the moon. Okay, just try to be the best in it. So, as I told you, I would like to add another example with it. Like, well, we guys just go to the gym for, like, for building up our muscles. So our muscles is like, our brain is also kind of like a muscle. Like, when you just try to go to gym and you just try to do push-ups, your chest, your arms, those muscles, those targeting muscles are just building up. It's just increasing in size, increasing in power. Likewise, our brain is like, when you just try to train your brain, like, it just becomes better at it. Like, it just becomes so good, so, like, I mean, so powerful in it. Like, you know uh there's some science, I would say, like that. When we do the maths, basically the mathematics, when we just do it, like, when we do mathematics on a repetitive basis, actually what happens is, like, our gray matter, the gray matter of our brain actually increase a lot. And that creates a huge impact on us. Like, we became so sharp at it. Like, our brain just goes on to another level, and that is so interesting, and so, such a thing to be actually be proud of. Like, it's such prestige, a superpower, like you have seen in movies like, Doctor Strange, like Marvel movies, and they have got a superpower, and that's so awesome. That's so awesome. So, yeah, coming on to the topic, that, like, how do we actually control it? Okay, so, the first thing, like I just told you, start with small. Don't just plan for like 5 hours of study. Just try to be small, like, study for around 15 minutes or so. Then you will get control over your mind, your brain, and then you can actually increase the a bit much. Okay, and then actually it will be very, very easy. Okay, the second part, I would say, like, it removes the distractions, like the phone. It is actually a big danger in our student life, and we should actually remove it. Okay, so, whenever you try to start to study, actually, then just remove the phone. Just remove the phone out of it, because that is what actually making the scenario a bit ugly, I would say, and that's actually not letting you to study in a more better way, I would say. Then actually you should be very focused, and focus is not a thing to be actually you're born with. You need to have build with it, and the best way to build with it, like, you need to have as many as less distractions, and try to be more hard working fella. like study from now, repetitive, adaptive, constant, and consistent. Like consistency is a key, man, in every criteria. If you see, consistency is the key. You need to be consistent as enough. Like you need to actually be consistent till the end. Like till if you haven't win the race, then just try to be consistent till the end of the line. Be consistent, man. If you are not consistent enough, then you are just not enough. You're not 100%. Okay. If you want to achieve something in your life, you need to be 100% consistent. And yes, I'm really speaking the truth. The truth is that you need to be consistent in anything. And if you are consistent in anything, then yeah, that's absolutely so good. And yes, man, it's just a size, a type of an awesome feeling that I would say it's so good, man. And this I would say, be consistent, remove distractions, start with small. Okay. Yeah, one more important thing that I would like to say you like that. Listen, guys, your brain is actually very, very stuck with the reward system. So after you study for a session, let's try to get your brain some reward, like eat a chocolate, take some break, or something like fun, but not much, okay? Because if you do the much thing, then it will get the more dopamine, and your brain will again derail from the track. So you need to be consistent. You need to be guided. Like you need to guide your brain is like a little baby that you need to get trained on. Okay, so yeah, do some get some rewards to your brain at some specific times, but don't let him actually rule over you, because you need to rule over your brain, not him ruling over you. Okay. Yes, another thing that, look, uh, I know it is a very, a very, uh, a very deep core topic. Like we all need to understand that how important the brain is actually. So the first step will obviously gonna be the hardest, difficult part of it. But you need to be stay consistent, and the only way to get out of this trap of laziness, procrastination, dopamine stock, dopamine overload, and all of this is that you need to be staying consistent. And I know that the first step, the first step towards your studying is absolutely going to be the most hardest, like hardest as hell. But you need to be absolutely very, very consistent over it. Like if you are just feeling bored, try your brain to say, no, I need to study for this much hours. And your brain will say, no, but you have to keep a reward to it. If your brain just getting the reward, and then it will be like so good. You need to get reward, okay? So that is the thing that we actually don't understand in our 20s, so we need to get understand it, and I just want you guys to just improve. I want you guys to get better at something, like mastery over any skill. Like you need to get better at. Need to just win your life. That's my aim. That's my I just opened the YouTube channel to actually want you guys to help. So I just think that this video might have helped you, and I'm really grateful for you guys. If you haven't watched my videos over procrastination, dopamine, and all those focus and all those things, then do watch it. That are on my channel. And if you like the video, do like it, do share it, and do comment, guys. And I'll be really here for you. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. And thank you, guys. It's your nearest Sam, and I'll be back soon in my next video. Bye bye. Take care, guys.